Welcome back, season 5 of Pillow
Yay!
Talk.
Oh,
Pillow
hello.
Talk.
Oh,
I can't believe it's 5.
I know.
Season 5.
I
Wow.
can't either.
Oh my
Go,
gosh.
Let's do a rundown of what we did.
I think our first one was Dance Moms New Era season 1, right?
Yeah.
Was that our 1st season?
Okay.
I think so.
Then
Yeah.
we did, or what was it? Secret Lives of Mormon Wives season 2.
Okay.
And then AUDC.
AUDC season 1.
And I forgot we did that. Isn't that funny?
And
Yeah,
then
I
we
can't even
did
remember it.
America's Sweetheart season 2.
Uh-huh.
And now we're doing
Dance
New
Moms.
The New
Era,
Era
season
season
2.
two.
I think everything was a flop except for the DC cheerleader, America's Sweethearts.
See, I liked AUDC.
You
I
did?
did.
I
I
liked
did too.
AUDC.
Me too.
I actually would like to do the second one. I did like that
I
show.
agree. I think
I
that's-
don't like that she was on it, but the show kept me interested. Like, I wanted to see what was going to happen on the next episode.
That's
like
because
this-
it was competition,
Yeah.
right?
And,
That's
well,
what they say.
and
But
Kalani's
Dance
on this
Mom-
one, and she's so good. So.
true.
Dance Moms New Era is a competition, and I.
But it's like the
falling
same old,
asleep.
same old.
different.
Yeah.
We'll say that in a second. I have something very important to point out.
What?
We're like the freaking
Oh, we're the blonde squad.
The quadruplets. That's the word. I'm like the quintuplets. When did we all start looking alike?
I don't.
We're
Well,
all
that's what
blonde.
My
We're all
hair.
the
I
same
need a haircut
jammies.
so bad, and a dye job.
Oh. But we are not in bed this time.
No.
Honestly, we just did it in a studio because we thought it was easier tech wise. Because
We suck.
we suck.
Well,
I brought my blankie.
I did. I brought a blankie, but it doesn't match my jammies, so I have to use it for the next episode.
and I couldn't bring my blankets because my good Lola blankies are now Winnie's, and I didn't want to leave them.
Doggies, yeah.
I want a Lola blanket. Chloe has one. It is my favorite blanket.
They are amazing. I have hot flashes all the time, and I still lay under this
You know, I
blanket
got
just
this-
because
this
it
is
just
Morgan.
makes me feel.
It's
I
a
bought
little
it for
bit
her.
weighted.
I didn't buy it for her. I bought
bought it
this
for
for
the dog.
Morgan.
But me and
But
Morgan
they're
I bought
share
it
it.
for Morgan.
I
Me
did.
and
It's
Morgan
They
share it.
slide off. Don't you find them a
Yeah.
little slippery?
Yeah.
Do you have one? I love that.
I've one in every room.
Wait,
Of
pillows.
course
I
you
mean,
do,
They're
Jill.
just so
I do too.
cozy.
Yeah.
But I have pillows.
Oh, I didn't know they made pillows.
Oh my God, the pillows. But Winnie loves them. She.
You have a bed.
They have dog
She had all
beds.
kinds of shit.
I have a ton.
Kendall has a huge
wait,
dog bed. That's
DM
for
Lola,
Teddy.
adding to my list.
Yeah.
I have 2 dog beds that are Lola's, and then the blankets and the pillows and.
Very rarely will I ever. I don't DM brands. I'm just like, I'll go buy one.
Well, yeah,
I'll go
no,
buy one and talk
For the
about it.
record, my Lola blankets were not
Yeah,
given
I'm
to
sure.
Yeah.
Neither, not all mine were either,
Yeah.
but
And
they reached
I
out
think
to
maybe
me.
the dog bed for Kendall, but that's it.
No, I'm not saying if people reach out to me, but I'm just saying because I jokingly said
Yeah.
DM
Yeah.
them. It'll be
I-
all over the internet that
Yeah.
Christy begs for free things.
I
I do not.
afford a blanket.
She can't afford a blanket. Oh my God.
But there's always a discount code. Like
Oh, okay.
I got them at 55% off. So
Oh, wow.
yeah,
I
they're
like
pricey.
the Minky Couture blankets
I do
too.
too.
That's the one I originally liked
Oh, okay.
of
I do too.
yours. They're actually my favorite.
oh, okay, got it.
Isn't it funny
I
that
love
we
those.
sit here and we're like, we're in our soft pajamas and we talk about soft blankies and soft socks and we have snacks and now we're in our comfort era.
Mhm.
And I love it.
I love that we don't have to pick out clothes to wear.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I'm at home.
And
doing
these
the
are so
podcast.
much.
These
She's
are
never
nice.
had.
I
She's
never
never
had Soma
Soma.
jammies.
I don't know if I've had Soma, but they're comfy.
Yeah,
We live in so much.
And my
my
bra
sister
is Soma
likes
too.
them.
yeah.
My mom
Yes,
used to
that's
like
right.
them.
And
so
my undies
sister
are
started.
some. I'll
Are
Soma.
they?
Oh my God, my undies are Soma
I'll show.
too.
They're
My
great.
undies are not. Which one? Oh,
Mine are
which one-
Victoria's
mine are
Secret.
You don't
Victoria's
wear
Secret?
any.
Well, I do when I'm with you people.
I
I
do
can
too.
change with no undies on.
Good. Don't sit in this chair, people.
No,
Well, I don't
have
Jill,
undies on.
that's how rumors get started.
Yes.
I love the brand Commando. Just
I
want to
do
tell you,
too.
I had the cutest
Mhm.
little
I don't
I do
have any
too.
of that.
button-down shirt
Oh,
the other
cute.
day. It was literally a button-down shirt, and it had a little blouse to it, and it was a leotard.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
you
have cute
showed us.
leotards and leggings,
That
and actually really good tights.
Oh,
Like,
they
if you
do?
need a,
I don't
mhm.
have Commando.
Yeah,
are
don't
they
know that
high-waisted
brand,
or low?
mine.
I like high-waisted.
I think mine are high. I can't remember. I mean, I haven't worn tights in a minute, but I have bought tights from Commando because I like them.
the brand is so nice, and it's oh my gosh, I love it.
All right. Well, now
All
that
right, so we
sponsor
got that out of
corner
the
is
way.
over.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
send me some stuff, Commando.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Commando, Wait Mickey Couture.
But wait,
Who
the
else?
leotards-
Soma.
You have to buy really big because a small didn't even fit me, which is I
Oh,
couldn't even
God,
like
I
get
would
it
need
on.
like an extra,
Well,
extra,
'cause my
extra large.
I have to always put an expander on because I have a weirdly long torso.
Yes, you
so
do.
I always have to put the
You have an
expanders.
extender?
You know what I do?
You just buy
I just
them on
don't
Amazon.
button them,
Well, I do that
and
too.
I just tuck it in because those hurt.
They do hurt, but then also
And
there's like a
snacks
weird
down there.
bunched up. It looks like you have
Can't
like
you just put your undies on and then put it over your undies?
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
but
It still goes.
I
well,
don't.
no, it's
Then you have
Still-
double underwear lines.
Oh,
Double
trouble.
undie
Double
lines.
trouble.
Yes.
Double the camel toe.
Double the cash out.
Ooh, I want to taste that.
So wait, our first back to
yes.
Back to
our
what we're
rundown of
doing.
what we've done for,
Yeah,
for
so
the
just
Pillow
outlook.
Talk. Our first 5 shows, I don't know.
Our first 4, because this is 5.
This is
Yeah.
5. Sorry, our first 4. I don't know. I thought a lot of they were kind of train wrecks. Nothing.
I like
You mean the
these.
ones we watched or
Grandiose.
what we did?
Not
Pillow
us,
Talk.
the ones
we're
we
always
watched.
good, Jill.
No, no,
No,
we-
I'm saying it.
Yeah, of course we were and
She's stuck
are.
on herself.
But I don't
I have
know.
a lot of self confidence. No, but I
A
think
lot
we
of
are.
catastrophes have happened.
Oh, you mean the Mormons?
Personally,
Oh,
Sorry,
the
A,
Mormons.
a lot of
Yeah.
stuff has transpired.
Yeah, but you know,
But a lot of has with us too, don't
Must
you
be
think?
the
Yeah.
nature
I
of
think
reality
it-
TV.
yeah.
no, I think. Well, yeah, they cast train wrecks. Jill,
They
hello.
cast-
That's
Train
why
wrecks.
we were. That's why we were hired.
Hello.
But look
and
at us.
people thought we were a train wreck. We are like kitty cats compared to all that crap
We really
that's going on.
think
out
about
there.
that. We really are. We're pretty normal.
We are normal.
I mean,
We are normal. This one's not sure.
I don't know. I think we're pretty normal compared to.
Okay, hold on.
We were feisty. We had our
Please
emotions and opinions.
stop for a moment.
We were
We're giving
freaks.
ourselves.
I like your eyebrows.
We are. Oh god, they're a little too heavy right now. We're too nice. Get out of here. That's what this asshole used to do. Sitting in restaurants, she'd be like, "You have one eyebrow. You need to pluck right there." I'm like, "Get away from
Did
me."
she pull out her tweezers
You.
and her glasses?
That was you. No, but when I talk about like our friend group with people like that aren't us, everyone's always like, not appalled. That's not the right word. Everyone's always like jaw on the floor. They're like, how is there so much insanity in one group? I'm like, I don't know. We just attract. And they're like, don't you have normal friends? I'm like, we think we're normal.
We're normal.
Normal.
I'm normal.
I mean, my gosh, we cook, we clean, we
Well, yes,
take the
but
trash out. We're pretty normal.
Because we're moms, we have no choice. However, in our lives, our lifestyles are fairly normal.
Yeah.
I don't know, you guys. I'm gonna say I think we live a little bit above average normal.
But yeah, maybe.
I'm homeless. I drive a 2010 minivan.
But that's I'm
That's
not
not
saying
above normal. I'm on the slum end of things.
no. I'm not saying monetarily. I'm saying the wild that happens in our lives, like you, 4 strokes, open heart surgery, cancer. Like
that.
I'm saying when you catch up with other people, they're like, so I had lunch with my neighbor, and that's not
Their
what our
cat got out, but
Yeah.
we found her and she's safe now.
That's not what our catch ups are. So when you guys say
No.
we're normal, I'm like, I don't know if we qualify as normal.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
I get it.
we're semi-normal.
Okay.
I'll go.
I think that we are all baseline, like very steady. And as far as like we do all the things, but I think like when you look at the scope of life, I think we have some pretty interesting tales to tell, is my point.
Oh, for sure.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if your
Do you-
neighbors have the same stories we do.
Well, of
No.
course not. But don't you think it's because of where we've been?
Yes, but I also
From
think
dance
that
mall.
we wouldn't have
Sure.
been
I
on
did
there
see
if
it
we
on
were
there.
all normal.
Sorry.
right.
No, you're fine.
Yeah,
Sad.
no, you're right. No.
It's
I
like-
mean, I feel like we're normal-ish. I mean, because this is what this is our normal.
Yes.
But I do think that producers picked the people for the show from the Crazy Moms.
yes.
I don't think it was the actual dancers.
Oh.
With us?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, they didn't plan on doing our
Yeah.
studio.
We're
They
Crazy
wanted
Mom,
to.
That's why.
Didn't they want to pick people from all different
I wasn't
studios?
crazy till I met y'all.
Oh, okay.
Now, I'm just saying we were successful in a reality show for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like most people aren't coming and doing what we're doing. It's anyway.
Yeah.
So we're here and we're going to
We're
talk
crazy,
about other
and
crazy people.
So
Taste
to
that.
put a button on it, so the first 4 episodes, they weren't crazy either?
no, I
The
think
first 4 Pillow Talk seasons. That's
you
what I
mean the
was saying.
shows we watched?
Yeah.
Oh, I think they
heck
were
yeah.
crazy.
That's what I was trying to say. I think they were a little
Well, I think
And they've gone off the rails.
And the
Dallas
Mormons
Cowboys
are bad.
cheerleaders, I think they keep it very like
Oh, yeah,
close
they're
to
not
the
allowed.
vest.
Yeah.
They're not allowed.
That's the only one who didn't go off the rails. I think everybody else.
But some of those
Look at the
girls
Mormons.
came out and
But-
said some
I like Ella.
Yeah, AUDC, that's old, so nobody came out. You're talking about the Mormons, really?
Well, yeah, but I mean, yeah.
so good.
Yeah, but I mean, the shows we've recapped, like Abby, like us,
Oh, well.
like
Mhm.
we didn't recap us, but I mean, like the dance mom side of it. The
Yeah.
other dance. I don't know. It's off.
Well, I feel like the Dance Moms, the first season, it was so produced, and they were just trying so hard.
You mean the new
The
era?
new era?
The new era. I mean,
Okay.
what
I
did
think
call it?
this one's even
I think
more.
this one's worse.
Oh, yeah. I
Because
agree.
they're trying to recreate
Mhm.
what happened organically. I don't care what anybody says.
Oh, it
we
was
weren't
organic.
scripted. It was totally organic.
There were some lines in here.
Oh, my
I
God.
think it was in episode 3 or 4. The moms were having a conversation. I felt like they were reading
I did too.
from a teleprompter.
I did too,
Me
Cal.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot. Well,
Probably
let's say,
because they were.
And
Yeah.
they broke the fourth wall a lot. Did you notice? They were like, okay,
Mhm.
guys, hair and makeup. And there was cameras and the boom.
Yeah.
And I was like, we never did that.
How about they got 5? They had that. I guess we should talk about this
yeah,
when
I
we
was gonna
get
say,
there.
let's play the
Yeah.
game and get into it because we're gonna have to talk about it in our way because I have to say,
Mhm.
and we're gonna get attacked for this. I am not wildly entertained by this show. I find it very hard to watch.
It's the same old each week.
I
I
feel like
Predictable.
predictable.
I just,
I
but
feel like
there's
they're trying to redo our show, and that already happened.
yeah, like there's
know what I
nothing
mean?
to keep me like
Like
coming
if our
back
show
for
wasn't
more.
out and they did
Because
this, I
you
think
know
it would have
what's
been
gonna
popular.
And they're going to call us bitter.
I
'Cause
know,
you
but
know what's going to happen.
Okay, so anyway, what I'm saying is I think all of our dialogue around it is going to be really good when we are recapping because I don't have a lot to say necessarily about what's going on because it's all
Mhm.
somebody's writing in a booth, which we'll get there. So let's play a game. Kelly's in charge.
Yes, I didn't get to go through my.
What's the name of
Cards,
your
though.
game?
Oh, wait, we didn't even introduce ourselves. I know everyone, if you're tuning in, probably knows us, but I'm Christy.
I'm Melissa.
I'm Kelly. And I'm Jill.
The blondes. The 4 blondes leading. The 4 blondes.
I'm
Well,
I know,
you're
I
a
think getting
blonde,
mine
Jill.
darkened. I
You're
don't wanna be
blonde.
God, I just
Okay.
got it darkened too.
So my
Doesn't.
game, I just remembered at the last second that we needed a game.
I
so
saw that
got
at your
this.
house the other day.
It's called Tipsy Land,
That's cute.
and we're not going to do it as a drinking game.
Take
but
off from
it just has
Candyland.
like yes,
Cute.
it just has some crazy questions. So I
Okay.
thought I would just ask.
I love
some of
that they're
those.
laminated, so when you spill your
Yeah.
drink, you
Yeah.
don't ruin the.
Yeah, they were
That's
smart.
smart.
Okay, so what it is you say pick someone who, and then I'll say it, and then we all. Do we have our little things that we can put up our
Oh,
faces?
that's cute. Go
I
get it,
can-
Melissa. Okay, so,
So,
what are we doing?
I'm
We're
going-
raising who we think this
We're
is.
gonna say
Okay.
pick someone who blah blah blah, and you hold
Okay.
up your sign.
Okay, wait. Here's all these bitches.
Who pick someone who would get in an argument with a little kid?
Oh, I don't know of anybody. Okay. Ready?
Oh my god. Maybe. I think I've argued with my children.
Maybe because they're being smart.
I'm like, that's not true.
That's
Oh,
not true.
God,
You
Clara's
really would.
the worst because she's very like, this is what it is. And I'm like, no, you're wrong. I'm like, this is what it is.
All right, next one. Pick someone who would drop something on the floor and still eat it.
Oh, God, that's the easiest
Oh,
one
that is
here.
so easy. Let me see. Did you do Kelly?
Ah, Jill, you didn't
I
pick me.
would. I didn't pick you.
You know, I know somebody who used to
was at
dump
my
everything in
house.
the trash can and put ketchup and stuff on top so she wouldn't eat out of the garbage.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Wait.
You don't know her. Like from
Good.
back in my college days.
Was she anorexic?
Oh.
Oh, that's so sad.
Like she would put
Oh,
like
that's
she would throw stuff and
sad.
intentionally like put condiments on top of it so she wouldn't eat out of the trash
Oh.
can.
She would do it herself.
Yeah.
I thought someone
Okay,
else did it.
next
to make
question.
it-
No, 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 no,
Okay,
no.
yuck. Sorry.
Pick someone who would marry someone rich and famous.
Oh well, I think we all know the answer to that, don't we?
I would. We all picked ourselves.
No, I picked
How about
Melissa.
Melissa?
Yeah.
I would like to marry somebody rich, but
Well, that was the question.
Yeah, who,
who
would?
marry? I'm not
I
going
would.
to.
Yeah.
Melissa probably would. Oh, this is gonna be a toughie.
This is a fun game.
Yeah. Pick someone who would get into a bar fight.
Oh.
Okay, ready?
Christy, I knew you were gonna do that.
Wait, I do.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Yeah, me too.
I did the tutu.
Okay. Want to do one more or no?
One more
Sure,
together.
one
Isn't
more.
that funny?
Save. Oh, I think we should do this. Let's save the ones we already did. Like put them out.
Oh,
The ones
okay,
we
This
already
is
okay.
a cute one.
Yeah.
It's,
I love
it's
this
cute and
game.
easy.
All right. Who
Cute and easy.
would date their best friend's ex?
I don't know if I don't think any of us would.
I don't think
I'm sorry,
so.
but I'm going to
I'll
say
pick another one.
nobody.
No, we can just leave it on that. I don't think any of us would.
Hell no.
Well, first of all, I don't want to date any of your exes.
Hell
Well, Kelly's are dead. Sorry. Sorry, that was really insensitive.
I have a dead one now too.
Or I
my
knew
God.
someone. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, that was
My
insensitive.
ex-husband is still alive. Well, he's not even my ex yet, for God's sake.
And I don't want to date him.
When you say exes, for some reason I'm thinking boyfriends.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
like I'm thinking when we were young.
Yeah, boyfriends.
Well, I think
Not
that
husbands.
we're supposed to think that.
Okay.
I think that's what we're supposed to think.
I have
Yeah,
one
for
that.
sure.
Well, I won't even say. I can't.
Are we
say.
done, or do we want
One
to?
more.
Oh, do one more.
One more,
sure.
'cause it's
One more, because that last one was a bust.
Okay.
Because we don't like dead guys.
Oh my God.
well, maybe.
Well, they
Pick
leave you all their
someone.
money, Jill.
Pick someone who would fart in a full elevator.
Oh.
Oh, actually, I think that too.
That's because she's always talking, my belly. Oh, my belly.
That's 'cause she eats
my
all
belly. And
raw
then she like lets it
vegetables.
out. I'm like, there goes the belly.
Yeah. All raw vegetables. She's like, but it was an organic fart.
Yeah, it's organic.
It's fine. It's
my-
all natural.
My
You guys.
belly.
Okay,
You
I'll have to go.
That was fun. Yeah. That's okay.
I'll
That
go
was
through
wanna
them
pee
and
now.
pull those ones out.
That's cute. Oh, those are cute.
That's a cute.
Those are cute.
cute game.
Okay, I think we
All
should
right.
get into it because
Yeah.
we have lots to do, and look how thick this packet is.
Yeah.
Yes.
thick.
But we're gonna get started. So I'm gonna start. I have to put on my
And I love that
spectacles.
she has to wear glasses.
I do.
I know.
Makes me happy.
I brought mine too.
I can't see anything. I know.
I'm
God-
giving you the eyes.
God
got you.
punishes those who mocked others.
That's
so
right.
the mocky
Yes.
or the mocker has
you're
become the
being a
mocky.
Christian, like our new girl, our girl.
Oh yes,
100.
yes, I am very
Sorry.
Christian, as we know. I think these are the wrong strength. This is very humbling. I had to go to the eye
You want
doctor
these?
last week. Yeah,
I don't know what
I
these
don't wanna
are.
wear
These are
those.
two.
They're Melissa
No,
gave me
those
that.
are two. Mm-mm.
These are twos.
I have to have 3 different strengths depending on what I'm looking at. It's the most humbling thing ever. Okay,
Are
anyway,
you getting contacts?
I can't.
Why?
I can't because it's
Oh
all
my
readers.
God.
Trust me, I've gone
Okay,
through it.
okay.
It's ridiculous. Okay, so we're on season 2, episode 1, and the name of the title, or I'm sorry, the title of the episode is "Out of the Blue, In with the New."
Okay.
Oh, do you get it? Out
yeah.
with
BLE. How do they spell studio? Bleh.
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 But wait, I didn't
Does
realize all
Brian
those things.
that's how he picked these studios. Because
What?
they are studios
Going
who
out
were
of
all
business.
financially in trouble,
Yeah.
going out of business.
never knew they
so
were,
they
though.
play freaking ball.
Well, of course, I think those
I
are
know,
the
but
people who
it's
sign up
just
for this.
So
Jill?
predictable.
Yeah, it was
Starting from
day one. It
day
is
one, I'm like,
the
But they
same
were
thing as ours.
successful. They
he
were a
wanted to
big
do the
studio, weren't
exact
they?
same thing
Well,
with New
they were-
Era that he did
But
with
think
Dance
about
Moms.
this. I do agree, but the only people who are willing to blow up their studio are people who don't have anything to lose.
Well, that was my point. They're
Yeah.
already in financial disarray. They've got nothing.
Did you see they put all their stuff up? That
Well,
was kind of
hold-
tacky.
What stuff?
It is, but
What stuff?
okay.
They're
let me-
lawsuits and stuff.
Let me open so we can
Okay.
let me remind them. So it's insane because the episode opens with the shots of the moms and everybody coming in and sitting down,
Mhm.
which right away you said it. They broke the fourth wall. Like we always had to be like,
Coming out of our cars.
the internet
sitting in
has
our
made
cars
us
for-
famous, not
Yeah.
the TV show. They come in, the cameramen, the producers. Like,
Yeah.
there's so much producer interaction.
Yeah, you can hear the producers talking to them.
Exactly. In interviews, they're like,
Yep.
they ask the question and you
Yeah.
can hear them. I'm like, where's the man at?
Mhm. How cute is that?
So we open with a highlight reel, which we see, recap of season 1. And then they show us all the stuff that you're saying about Studio Blue. It didn't just close, it collapsed. Thousands of dollars are owed to comps and the landlord. The
And how
court
can that be?
documents.
But how can that be when you have to
Well,
pay before you go to a competition?
Melissa-
Flo owned the studio.
No.
What did she own?
Kim. I think her name was
Kim,
Kim.
I think
owned
she was
it.
just a partner or a teacher.
So Glow
she was a teacher,
was
right?
never a studio owner?
No,
I
she
don't
was just
know.
a teacher, I
don't
think.
know that, but
Okay.
I think at
know.
Studio Blue, Kim was the owner.
Okay. Obviously.
Yeah. So the moms are rehearsing in various places with their kids: Dominica's kitchen, Corinne's basement, and
Because they don't have a studio.
right.
Yes.
And I'm dead at Corinne trying to say the word nefarious. She's like nefarious. I'm like, why are you saying a word that you don't know? Who's telling you to say
Exactly.
that?
Or where are
Uh-huh.
you reading it? 'Cause
Totally.
you
Yeah.
could hear
'Cause you
it,
could
but
hear
not
it.
can't read it.
Yeah.
But that's right. She can't read it.
Mhm.
Or okay. So anyway.
So true.
So we go in and it opens, with we find out very quickly that not everyone has returned. Min and Mina quietly left the team during the chaos. And then you see Tammy and Audrey burst into tears talking about it.
Lots of tears.
Lots of
There's a
tears.
lot of tears.
I
God,
don't
our
even
kids
know
would
why.
never be allowed to do that.
Oh no. And then
Wow.
Glow announces that she has finally found an investor to open up her own studio called Studio X.
Wonder
Project X.
what the
Who do you think the
initials
investor
are.
is?
Well, they
The
brought her
S?
in.
DM.
They brought her in later on
She's pretty.
because her daughter joins the group.
You think she's the investor?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But when I first saw
She's
this,
the owner.
I thought it
Well, it said
was.
It says she's.
I
the
thought it was
co-owner.
Dance Moms
Brian, it's
bought
Brian.
the studio, and they still might have.
I missed
Yeah.
that. Wait, they said that on the show. Where was
Mhm.
I?
I didn't see.
Yeah,
I didn't,
she's the,
I didn't get that far. I
She's
haven't
the
seen that.
owner,
Yeah,
or the co-owner. They said. I think she said co-owner.
And her daughter's on the team.
she comes on. Yes.
How did I? It's exactly who I'm
course.
thinking, but I don't. I must have
Did you
looked
know
away.
who she is?
No,
I don't either.
no.
And she doesn't seem like Dance Moms ish because she's very,
Very
sweet,
timid and quiet, and yeah,
nice.
The mom
and
or the little girl?
the mom.
mom.
The mom.
Wait
the
a
mom.
minute. Who? What daughter are you talking about?
It's on episode.
is that 5?
Five,
Maybe?
maybe.
Oh, I haven't seen episode 5
Yeah,
yet. I've
okay.
only
No, I
watched the
haven't
first
gotten that
4.
far
And
either.
she's
but I
cute.
did. So when I was watching
Really cute.
from 1 to 4, I
Thought it was Dance Moms.
thought it was Dance Moms
So
until
did
it
I.
was in 5, and they introduced this lady.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I have no idea yet.
Yeah.
Okay. I should have probably watched all 10, but I can't remember if I
I
watched
can't
all 10.
either.
No,
I
I
just
didn't
watched
watch
a
all 10.
little bit of 5.
Yeah.
So I
Got
watched all 4.
I actually
So
fell asleep during.
the investor I thought was Lifetime. Well, Hulu.
Yeah,
Brian
that's what I
Stinson.
thought too.
Yeah. It's
And it
Brian.
probably
Brian.
is too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Because they did the same thing with Abby.
Of course,
guys.
of
They
course.
paid her
I mean, it's-
$28,000.
The parallel is
A month?
uncanny.
Just for rent.
That was rent in LA.
And let's not forget they paid all of our every time I would say the F word, she'd get $250. God, she was rich off of our mounts alone.
Yeah, and one of the moms, Dominic,
Dominatrix.
Dominatrix.
No, we call her Dominatrix.
What's her name?
Dominica.
Dominica.
We call her Dominatrix on here. I don't know if you guys remember.
Says F all the time.
Yeah.
For no reason, too. It's not even like that
Like I use mine
fiery. Yeah.
for a reason.
When you're pissed
Shut
off.
the blank up.
The blank.
Like
Can't.
that was fiery. I should just.
Yeah.
All right, so we also find out that Glow's daughter Kaylee is officially joining as a full-time coach. She's a professional ballerina who danced on a broken foot for 10 years before
Okay,
having surgery.
I have a thing about that
Mhm.
because when she does an interview, and I actually rewound it and put on my captions to make sure I caught it right.
Oh, good girl.
She said that she danced on a broken foot for 1 month. And then in another part, they say it's 10 years. So wonder which it is.
well,
You
she
can't
probably
dance on a broken foot for 10 years.
Your foot heals, and
That's
then-
what they just said there, right?
Yeah,
But
right.
wait, because she'll do an interview and
Okay.
she'll, or something, or she talks to her mom or something and says it's 1 month.
Right, but now she's
Huh.
back living with Glow, but really they're living at Tammy's house, which we'll get into that because I have thoughts
Yeah.
when this
I
all
don't
reveals.
understand all of it.
Glow is thrilled. Kaylee feels very complicated. And Glow openly says that she hopes that she goes back to dance. And she's scared that the longer Kaylee stays, the less likely that becomes. Which
Which is
She's right, yeah.
definitely true.
Yeah.
Kaylee's really pretty on camera.
Oh, she's
I
beautiful.
think she's really
Yeah.
pretty and good on camera.
she was,
I mean, she's what, 20?
she's our kids' age because
Yeah.
she used to dance against our girls.
I thought she was maybe is she 25 even?
She might be a little bit
Little
older. Well,
older.
she'd be older than Kendall, but
Yeah,
I think
maybe
she was
Chloe
around
Paige's
Chloe's age.
age,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, she's
I'm
a
pretty sure
beautiful
she
girl.
danced like directly against Chloe. Like
If we
I
could-
just
Oh, yeah.
remember
I think so.
her being the same age.
Mhm.
She's a gorgeous
She's
dancer.
a
Yeah,
beautiful
she's a pretty
ballerina.
girl.
I
Yep.
actually think the most interesting part that I've seen so far are these 4 episodes. I know we're still on 1, but I think the most interesting part is the adult relationship between her and Glow.
It makes me sad.
I think that's
I'm
the most
sad.
interesting thing on the show that's the most real.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it is the most real.
And that you could
Do
tell
we
it's
know
real.
anything about Kaylee's dad?
No,
Well,
I
we
don't.
find
We
out
see a picture of him.
Yeah, we find out more
Oh,
coming
okay,
up. Let's
okay.
try to stay on this
Yeah.
one
Got it.
because we're getting
I
ahead of
didn't know if
ourselves.
you guys knew
All
anything
right,
about
so
him.
it's time for Pyramid, and this is all, I guess, based on last year. Gina's at the bottom because she didn't work to her full potential. Lily is next because Corinne is still a work in progress. So that's, very,
That's her mom.
That's
I
her
think
mom.
Lily is darling.
She is cute.
She's a cute little
Every
thing.
time I look at her, she reminds me of Kendall because her
Maybe
eyes
that's
always
why
fill
I
up
like
with
her.
water.
Aw,
And she's
I
just
love
like
her.
every time somebody says something to her, she just is-
Cries.
I love her.
and she doesn't really
She's so
even
cute.
cry. She just you
Gets
can
nervous.
tell she's like
She's emotional
upset.
or
Yeah.
sensitive. Maybe.
Yeah.
She's cute.
Smiley gets called out for having the most room to improve, meaning like you're the worst. Like that's just code
Yeah.
for it.
Some things never change.
But at
Yeah.
least she says
Yeah.
it that way.
Mhm.
And I always said that if Abby would have looked at Paige and been like, you have room to improve, is way different than you're so stupid.
Mhm.
Yeah, you need to go
know,
get your head
like-
checked in children's.
Of course.
And I think their
Abby's
kids
delivery-
respond different to
always
that.
wrong.
So
I do think a lot of times what Glow is saying, I think she's very nice. I actually made a
Yeah.
note of that mentally when I
No,
was
Glow
listening
is
to
very
She's
nice.
really nice.
She's
She
not.
hugs them, kisses them, and says, "I love you."
Mhm.
Yeah,
I know.
Abby never did that with our
After
kids.
after they perform, like what?
Because Glow is
But
not
anyway.
a mean teacher. It's just
Mm-mm.
not in
No,
her to do.
but they're
like
not
that.
making her mean either.
Mm-mm.
So
Audrey is 5th. Glow's nervous about losing her to high school life. Layla
which
lands.
is Brooke.
Yep.
Mhm.
Layla
Mhm.
lands in the middle.
She's my favorite.
I want you to be my personal project this season. I want you to be a star. Dominatrix has feelings about this. And she's like, I think they should all be your personal project, not just one.
Exactly.
This is so, though, a producer saying, don't you think they should all be your
Yeah.
project, not just one?
Well, it's leading up to that little girl. I guess I should wait. I
Yeah.
don't know
Yeah.
why I keep going
Oh, yeah.
forward.
Yep.
But
all right.
And every time the moms say something, if that were us, remember we're like, I'm not saying that. Nope,
Mm-mm.
nope,
Yeah.
my kid will get creamed. They have the open door to say stupid shit.
yeah,
And the
because their
moms
kids
really
are
say
gonna
a
get
lot of
tortured.
mean
Because
stuff.
no one gets yelled at.
Yeah.
No one gets in
Oh, there's
trouble.
some moms are saying that I'm like,
I
Yeah.
know we would
Believe that they
never get
say,
away with.
yeah.
But I don't
That's
know if
the
you
di-
notice, the girls kind of
difference.
ignore it all. I mean, they don't ignore what they ignore what the moms are doing. I'm
I
good
think
for
ours did too.
you do.
Well,
Wait.
ours didn't ignore it, but we were kind of separated.
Yeah, we kept
You
them.
know what I mean?
I think so.
yeah.
I feel like that.
So now when Dominatrix says that they should all be the project, Glow actually snaps to her, well, you have Kaylee in your back pocket, which she said, Dominatrix says she's in the front pocket. I paid for it.
Which I thought was
That was a good comeback.
And then Dominatrix and Smiley basically spent the entire summer with Kaylee doing privates in their living room.
well, they're living at her house for God's sakes. Like maybe that's the
No.
deal.
No, this isn't Smiley.
is
Oh, that
not.
isn't her.
Yeah.
Well,
This is Smiley who
No,
really
she
does
just drinks
need
with her mom.
the help. She needs
Ah.
the training. Smiley
that
doesn't
mom's
have
smart.
the training.
She's like sucking up to get the
It's so-
attention.
It's
so
like
weird
having
to see
Tiana
privates.
over for a sleepover.
Yeah.
At the top of the pyramid is Ashlyn because she won nationals. Oh, God. And now she's been contacted by a talent agency off the back of her amazing acting and body bags. She's done movie auditions and everything. Glow says dance is an art. Technique is important, but people can also be moved how you tell the story. Then Ashlyn nods and blows a bubble in her gum.
If our kids had gum,
Could you
they would be
imagine?
annihilated.
The moms weren't even allowed gum.
We weren't even allowed
Oh
to
my
be-
God, we're not from Jersey. Oh, you guys weren't there when she
Yeah.
screamed at me that I'm
Oh
not
my
from Jersey.
God.
So we get assignments for
Oh.
this week. The competition is Dreammaker in Secaucus, New Jersey. The group dances
Blast from the past.
Breath
Things
of
never
Life,
change.
which is the continuation of the body bag storyline. Now Ashlyn is going to bring them all back from the dead. I don't understand this dance when it comes
I don't
on.
either.
So now Kaylee picks Smiley for the solo. You wonder why, because they're having privates and she's her mom's partner, like drinking buddy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the name of the dance is Little Sister, because like that's her little sister.
Yeah.
Because she believed how hard she's worked. And Glow's like, I don't know if I agree. And she's like, we're gonna have Layla as the understudy just in case.
Right there, I knew it was happening.
Of course.
Did you?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm like, okay, Smiley, get upset because it's coming.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
100%. And that's the problem.
But
that
see,
I
that's
had
we would have
watching it.
argued.
Mhm.
We would have had to go in there, and I would have had to
fight.
flip out, being like,
Why
you know,
is there an understudy?
Yeah.
There's never an, I think somebody says it, but not to.
not like we would have to.
This isn't the Nutcracker, someone says.
yeah.
That was funny.
That is
and that was a
funny.
line that she probably was.
Yeah.
Given. Yeah.
But it's true. And that's the problem. It's predictable. We knew,
Yeah.
sorry, it's a spoiler. There's no way Smiley's doing that.
No.
No
Yeah.
way in hell.
Hey, because if she was, they would have buried the whole storyline
I
of
feel
her
bad.
having an
I
understudy.
feel sorry for Smiley. I just feel like she's very timid and
Oh, I don't
and it
think
just
She's very timid.
You don't?
Smiley?
Oh, I think she is. I
No?
think she.
You think she's playing that up on TV?
No, I think she knows exactly what
Ah,
she's doing.
you're saying I'm going to be the sweet timid girl.
I
Got
just
it.
I feel bad when I look at her. I feel like I see hurt in her eyes, like scared or I don't know.
I don't see that.
Okay, that's
well,
interesting. Yeah.
Roxy clocks the Kaylee dominatrix dynamic immediately. She's saying dominatrix hops from one person to that benefits her to the other. She knows her daughter's the weakest on the team, so she befriended Kaylee to benefit Smiley. And she's like, yeah, no, we're friendship.
We would
It's friendship.
never say your daughter's the weakest link. Your daughter. We would
No.
never say that.
We never said it. Others would say
Well,
it. To
Abby
us.
said
Yes.
it.
But we would
Yeah.
never say it.
No,
Yeah, we
because
didn't have to
you
say
know
it. Abby
why?
said it to the world.
Because
Exactly.
we respected each other and we respected each other's children.
Right.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah, there were times
we
that
would never say anything to deliberately
Oh,
hurt
no.
another
No.
child.
Not
didn't.
deliberately, but I'm sure
Yeah.
somebody
Yeah.
will pick out, oh, well, you did this and
yeah,
you did
you
that.
can't
So
say
we can't say we
definitive
never did it
statements,
because
no.
I'm sure we
the-
did.
Yeah,
before
yeah,
you
no.
know it, it'll be on the internet with a
Yeah.
link to when you said somebody was
Exactly.
an asshole.
Episode 3.
And you're a
Not
liar.
Yeah.
Not a kid.
And
though.
no,
Not a kid.
no, they'll find it.
Okay.
You'll side eye somebody on the bus, and they'll show a clip of it, and there will be an entire social media TikTok with 400,000 likes that you're an asshole. So
Happens.
don't say never.
Yes. Rarely.
Yeah.
So we're in studio
I didn't mean to get you in
A.
trouble.
But I don't
It's true.
recall any of us ever saying they're not.
We tried
good.
not to,
The
yeah.
kids all worked very hard. They had
Yeah.
different levels, but we never put one kid down who couldn't
No.
turn or couldn't do acro or couldn't leap.
Mm-mm.
No,
Mhm.
because
Yeah,
they were excelled at something else.
exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All of
that
our
was
girls
my
had their
point.
strengths.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I'm gonna wait until the dances because I have
Yeah.
I have a comment about something. Okay, so we're in Studio A, group rehearsal. Glow and Kaylee get on Ashlyn almost immediately because she doesn't have expression. This annoys me when the kids are rehearsing and they're just trying to remember choreography.
Exactly. And that one little girl says it in the interview. She's like,
Yeah.
you know, Ashlyn has to learn the dance before she can put the emotion in it.
Yeah,
And that's how Ashlyn
Of
works. And I'm like, that's
course.
how most of the people work, you know?
My gosh. I mean,
And we
these
used
kids,
to say that all the time.
Mhm.
I mean, this is second season for these girls, and this is the first time they've had to learn dances like this. And our girls were just good at it.
When
didn't
you go
either.
back and you watch like Party, you can tell
Oh, the difference
the
between
difference between that and even the end of season 1, how much better they were at picking up
picking
choreography.
up fast. Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
it's
And don't forget, your
wildly
kids
different.
started your season 1. They were 2, 3, 4 years younger than these kids now.
These
Yeah.
kids are in the teen division.
Yeah. So what are, that's what I wanted to ask real
Yes.
quick. Who's the youngest?
I don't know.
The youngest quit. The little one who didn't come back was the youngest.
Mina.
Mina.
Okay. Was she 9 or something?
I
don't
don't
even
know,
know
but
how old she
they're
was,
now. They
but-
say because she's gone that now they're in the teen division, which
Is 13 to 15? Or 12 to 14?
it depends on the competition.
Yeah,
We'll
I
go
think they're all
have to go
different.
back
Yeah.
and watch.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not even that. It's every competition's different.
Different,
You
yeah.
know that.
Yeah, it depends on when you're.
I mean, watch what this one was, what division they were in.
Well, I think it'll
At the end.
say because there is something
Yeah.
coming
I didn't
up where
pay
they're in the
attention to that.
junior division, but because she's like my little ones. I'm like your little ones. They're not little.
No.
You know, I mean, yes, you have a little one on there, but we had Mackenzie.
Yeah, who was
so
6.
We
We
were
were still
calling
younger.
everybody like,
When everybody else was 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they were,
I mean,
they were
babies
were
still.
little.
but even when they were teenagers, like 12, 13, Mackenzie is our little one who's 10. they're not little ones.
No.
You know, like
You're
I'm
right.
not saying that 10's not little. I'm saying
She's not 6
their
or 7.
age
Mhm.
average is not little ones.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure.
All right. So
So-
Ashlyn, she says to Ashlyn, you literally had Hollywood agents that saw you and wanted to sign you. You can't ever go backwards from body bags ever. And we see Ashlyn gets sent out for another brain break and she immediately starts crying in the lobby. But she's not going to cry this year. She keeps saying that. Neither of them fully understand the concept of what's happening. And Ashlyn says in her interview, it's kind of confusing. They just died from fentanyl poisoning, but I'm bringing them back to life, which
She's
we
got a
were
point.
confused.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
really confused
She's
too.
got a
Who
point.
who did some stupid producer was like, this is a great idea. Now it would have been
BS.
cool if, although wait, maybe more, but I was gonna say maybe then this would have been the afterlife. They had done it like that.
Mhm.
Like now they're
But they
all in
didn't even
heaven.
explain.
All angels.
They're angels. That's what I mean. Like, but
I didn't think the choreography was great, personally.
well, we'll get there because I
Okay.
have thoughts.
Yeah.
So now solo
Imagine.
rehearsal is happening.
Imagine that.
Smiley's crying because Layla's literally learning her solo on the other side of the studio at the same time she is.
I think they all took crying pills. They all cry.
A lot.
Because they're preteens.
Yeah, that's
They're-
true.
They're all
Yeah.
going through what our kids went. I mean,
They're
Yeah.
very hormonal.
you know, season 5, 6, our kids were going through it. They're just
I
going
don't
through
know.
it.
I
now
just feel
'cause-
like a lot of it is like, I don't know. I feel like they're trying to cry. Do you know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like,
maybe.
okay, she cried, so now I got to
Maybe.
cry, so I look like I'm.
Sensitive. Or,
Yeah.
Sometimes crying is a defense mechanism too.
Yeah.
They'll leave me alone if I just cry. They'll feel sorry for me.
Oh,
and-
not
And-
on a
and-
reality show.
and-
I know,
When the
but-
camera comes over.
and the world won't say mean things about me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because they
if they
feel,
feel
bad,
bad
for
for
me.
me.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Well-
we'll have to talk that.
Yeah, I have a lot of, it's like, I think episode 2 or 3 that I want to talk about the difference between filming a reality show your first season versus second, because it's very obvious
Uh-huh.
when we get into those storylines. So all of a
Yeah.
sudden, Smiley's stomach hurts. Dominatrix finds her in the hall. We do know her name is not Dominatrix. That's just me taking creative liberties, right? Okay, great. Dominatrix is out in the hallway. And Smiley's like, I wasn't nervous until Layla started learning my solo, and it's probably not my solo anymore. What
Smart
gave that
girl,
away?
Smart,
Yeah.
smart girl.
Yep.
Mm.
All right. So we then end up in Carolina Brothers Pit Barbecue, which I think isn't that the one that's in the Charlotte airport? Isn't it like they have really good barbecue?
Oh, that's so funny.
It's
It's
so
always
funny. I
about
don't
food
know.
with us.
Yeah.
But it's probably not. But I saw that. I was like, is that the same one that's in the Charlotte airport? Because I really do
Ah.
like their brisket. Which,
Oh,
P.S.
yeah.
by the way, Arby's has their brisket right now. I have no idea if it's good, but I'm going to try it. We have the meats. Wait, was that what
We
Arby's
have-
says?
we got the meat.
We got the
the
meat. So Kaylee and Dominatrix are out for drinks, and like the real combo happens. Kaylee opens up and she's like, I think dance was chosen for me, not by me. And she's like, everything that my mom sacrificed was for me as a dancer, not the person.
Yeah.
That's what I'm shocked because I think she is such a fabulous dancer. I thought that's what she wanted to do, and and I'm sad about that.
Yeah. Probably enjoys
Well,
it, but
Yeah, kids
maybe
don't
she's
know.
burnt out. You know?
That's exactly right. When they're little, they take class because everybody else is.
Yeah.
She happened to excel, and then her mother pushed her.
And her
she
mom's a
didn't-
dance teacher.
and her
So
mo-
it's like
so
all
she
my
didn't
dreams are
know
coming through. You know what I
anything
mean?
else until she got older and thought, God, I would have loved to have done something else, but that's all I knew.
Yeah.
But she's also even more to that point, because that's actually exactly right. Think about what you were like in your 20s. I wanted to try different things.
But
You
she
know?
moved out when she was 16, didn't she say?
Yeah.
Well, didn't she go to a ballet school? She
Mhm.
had
The
to.
Rock
I
or
mean,
something?
she didn't have to,
Did
but
she go
she
to the
did
Rock?
because her parents,
it was the
her
Rock,
mother
wasn't
sent
it?
her there.
Is that in Philly?
Yeah.
I think.
Did she go? Rock is amazing.
I think. Well, she's. I mean,
She is amazing.
Mhm.
yeah, she's an amazing dancer.
But she says she's scared. She doesn't know what she wants, and she's never said any of this to her mom. And then she says, I've been venting to you a lot because Kaylee knows, that Glow gets jealous. And so I'm doing this to kind of I'm telling you how I feel because it's making my mom jealous. So maybe it's like a cry for attention from her mom. And now she's like, Glow is jealous of our closeness. And she's like, so maybe that's why she's giving Layla the understudy to kind of punish you for being close to me. And dominatrix, and she goes, if Kaylee's going to help this team, then her and Glow need to go figure out their issues because the girls are getting caught in the middle.
You know, they stayed with me in LA in our back house. Glow and Kaylee, because she asked me, she said, can we stay at your
Because
place?
we know they have no home.
Yeah, well, that was, because she did some ballet thing, and she was
and
here
that's
with
so
us
nice of you. And
for
I'm
weeks,
sure
but
it was fun.
they got along. We didn't really see them much because, she was dancing, but they got along really well.
Well,
Oh, really?
Yeah, wasn't she a kid though? Also, think about how you are in your 20s. We all have 20-year-old kids. You kind of don't want your mom in your business all the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're like, leave me alone. Even if you need your mom, sometimes you choose things
And now
that
she's
your
living in her
mom
basement
doesn't
with
want, even if you want them, just to be like, I am doing something different than
Yeah.
you want.
Yeah.
To
Mhm.
assert your independence.
Yeah.
You know?
A lot of times I don't say stuff to my
Yeah.
kids because they'll do the opposite.
Exactly.
I'm like, I'm just gonna sit here and be quiet. And
I know,
hopefully
you're-
they do what I want.
You called me. You're like, I hope Brooke picks this other wedding dress, and I can't tell her the one I like because I want her to pick this one.
So it's the day of competition, and we find out that the night before did not go well because Glow actually called a late rehearsal, and she told all the girls that they were going to be replaced if they didn't step it up. So Layla woke up to a text from Kaylee.
Wait, here we go again with back to it's like our dance moms being replaced.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she says it a lot.
Like everybody's replaceable, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Kaylee apologizes to everyone via text for her mom's behavior. And she's like, you're doing great. I'm proud of you. Imagine if Gianna had ever said anything. Well, she might have said something nice to your two, not our two.
Gross.
I don't
I hated
know.
mine.
Mm-mm.
No, not to Kenzie.
Well, Kelly called her a bitch at the front desk, so she was never getting that nice text.
Well, because she wasn't nice to my kids.
No, Kelly, I am not.
I wouldn't have called her
saying
that if she was
wasn't.
nice.
I'm saying right there, you close the
well.
door to a nice text.
Haley is 25. She'll be 26 next month.
Oh, okay.
So here's what the text said from Kaylee. I love you guys. I'm sorry about my mom, and I think my mom is truly being really hard on you and discouraging you, and I don't want that for you. I know I'm hard on you guys a ton of the time too, but when you're getting yelled at without any encouragement, it makes me sad.
She sent this to all the kids?
I guess. You guys are doing great.
not
I think
get it.
so. And I want you to know that. You took a year off, and no one should be expecting you to be in the same shape you were at Nationals. If you need anything, please text me and know I'm here for you.
Took a year
Who
off.
took a year off?
But imagine
She sent that to all of the
They
kids?
didn't take a year off because
I'm
they
confused. Who took a year off?
Yeah,
well,
be-
crazy.
couple
That's
maybe the
produced.
summer.
because they said they trained all summer long.
Oh yeah.
They probably learned dances all summer long.
Yeah, they
That's
said they
right.
trained all summer together.
Yep. So this all goes back and forth in the dressing room. Everybody's talking about it, and the girls think that when Glow gets frustrated with Kaylee, I think there's a little bit of an argument there, right? Yeah.
And they argue in front of the kids all the time. the two of
Yeah.
them.
So now we're up to the time where Glow is considering who's going to do the solo. So she has both girls run it. Layla's first. Glow is like, I think it should be Layla. And she's like, Smiley, your turns weren't good. Smiley holds it together. She thanks Glow profusely for the opportunity. And then at her vanity, she says, I don't think it's fair because my solo would have been so much better if I had the full time.
If you didn't have to split the time of the practice. Yeah.
Exactly.
Kaylee gives her a hug and she said, the biggest gift you gave to yourself this week was the way you worked. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, that was nice.
That was
Mhm.
nice. You know what else is nice? Their vanities.
Yeah.
They have,
Yeah.
because didn't they have the other ugly ones last year? No, they had these ones.
These-
They
They
have
have
better
those little
vanities
mirrors.
than us.
You guys, I
They have
think
better everything than us.
Okay, so now we are in the competition theater and Layla does Little Sister. What did you guys think of that number?
What color was her costume?
I think it was
It was
black.
black and gray. I think Layla's a really good dancer.
Mhm,
I think
mhm.
she's got
Mhm.
fire in her belly. I think she likes it. She's a cute face.
She's good at jazz.
Personally, I didn't love the choreography.
That's what I was going
Yeah.
to say. I didn't care for the choreography.
I think
Yeah.
dance has evolved from when our kids
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
God,
and
it's
yes.
so hard.
But this is stuck back 10 years ago.
Our
Yeah.
kids
trying
would
to
be
do
like
what worked.
rec dancers compared to what kids do
Yes.
now.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
The dancing is
So,
don't. Yeah, I agree.
I just wish they would
Step it up.
step it up.
But
That's
she
just
did
my
a
thought.
really great job.
Oh, I think she did great, but her choreography could be harder and
I
better.
agree.
Especially at her age. But
And it's
I-
not
I
her
like-
fault.
Yeah.
right?
I thought it was
We
a lot
always
of,
said you got to do the choreography you're given, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
thought a lot of it was repetition,
Mm-hmm.
which is rich coming from us, considering we did the same damn dance on TV every week. But I thought it was the same moves, like, it was almost like how you circle back in like a cheer dance and you're like, and repeat. Like, that's kind of how I felt watching it.
It's a chorus in a song.
Yeah.
Okay, now go back and do these 5
Yeah.
steps again.
Exactly. So they're back in the dressing room. Glow has the girls getting ready for the group, and Glow's like, practices have been crap. And she's like, you guys aren't listening or taking corrections. And Leslie's like, I think there's a lot of blame to go around. There's a lot of chaos, and it doesn't, it's not just the moms. And so now Glow finds out about the text at the competition that Kaylee sent. And Kaylee's like, you're trying to make me look bad. And Kaylee's like, I was actually trying to make you look better. I said that you were really proud of them.
I was proud of Kaylee. I'm like, go girl.
That's funny.
And then Glow's like, just so you're aware, I have 70 new students and 70 new moms that I can choose from at any moment.
I think it would be hard to
heard
work
it before.
with your mom.
100%.
Like just like in that situation, like how she kind of like stood up to her and was like, I was trying to make you look better. Like I think that would be hard to do that, like mother and daughter every day. Do you
And
know
I
what I
feel
mean?
like Kaylee's
However,
probably a
their
better.
paycheck is making them very happy.
But
Oh, yeah.
also, do
to
you
do
think
it.
that they could have an agreement, sort of how we all went to dinner on Friday? Like, listen,
Yeah.
we're going to
Yes.
fight, and it
Bob.
doesn't mean it.
Yeah, but sometimes things would between a mother and a daughter. I think things would be said that hurt your feelings. Like, I mean,
Well,
I
it's
could maybe say
coming up.
something to Melissa, and Melissa could care less because
It's
Yeah.
I'm not
coming
her
up.
sister. Do you know what I mean? I think that would hit home with a mother and a daughter.
Mhm.
I do.
Episode 4, I would love to see the field notes on, because obviously something was said that they edited out. Glow's like, we're not doing that.
What do you mean?
Kaylee, I don't know. When we get there, there's
Okay.
something she says, and they refer back to it, but they never showed what they referred to. So I
Oh.
think Kaylee said something to her mom, and Glow's like, nope, like, we're not doing that, which I thought
Oh,
was really interesting.
She's allowed to put her foot down.
Just
Good
like
for
Abby.
her, though.
Yeah.
I mean, this is her job and her reputation too. You
Because
know,
she's had a good reputation. I mean, she
Yeah.
taught our girls every year a dance, right?
Who?
Glow.
Did Glow come every year?
I don't
at
remember.
Booty camp?
I don't remember Glow.
Oh, we weren't
Half
at
the
booty camp.
ca-
We were always, I don't know, doing something else.
Yeah,
I remember
we were on
Glow
vacation.
showing up when we had auditions.
Yes.
But I
When
thought
they were looking for
Yeah,
new
I don't-
Yeah.
students.
Really? I just thought
Yeah,
she.
she came upstairs when we were in the parking lot for Kelly, but really,
Oh,
not.
yeah,
but
she was
I
one of the ones
remember.
who came.
They
and
got rid of her
That's-
because she tried to enter a solo or something. I don't know. She was trying to enter her daughter when she was a teacher for this one. It was a whole thing. She was so
Oh, yeah.
boring.
Did Glow dance as a young
I don't know.
No
person?
idea.
Was she a dancer? Like,
I don't know.
No idea.
okay.
So now that, again, they're getting ready for the group routine, and Ashlyn's talking about how it's hard because at the end of Body Bags, she got to cry. Now I have to start crying out of thin air.
They do it every other minute.
Yes.
I swear they all took class on how to cry.
God, they do cry.
Glow lets us know that she's just repairing everyone's reputation because it's in the toilet because of what happened with the studio. But Lisa's bickering with Ashlyn. Well, she's not bickering with her. She's saying, like, Ashlyn's supposed to get emotional and she has no idea when or how this is supposed to happen. You guys said it. She's doing a pretty good job of crying. Just ask her to take her earrings out because she's going to sob in 2 episodes about it.
Yeah.
So right before the group goes on, Lisa goes backstage to talk to Ashlyn about when to cry. And Glow yells her, they got to go, Lisa. Stop yelling at your kid in front of everyone. So now they do Breath of Life. Thoughts?
I didn't get the dance, and the kids didn't either. Like, they even said it. I mean, it was fine.
Well, I didn't think it was fair to Ashlyn that they were showing her the emotions she was supposed to use so late.
Oh,
Do you know
and
what I
they
mean?
said that in the dressing room. She goes, you should have been doing this earlier.
Yes. Well, that's not her fault.
Mm-hmm.
Like you didn't teach it to her. So and that goes back to what we always said. Like if Maddie gets facial expressions for 4 days before us doing them the day of, it's just you can use them more
You understand.
when you do it with the dance.
Right.
Not you do it and then just like, oh, by the way, put these facial expressions in there.
When you do this
Yeah.
move.
And like, it's like,
forget.
okay, well, I'm
You're
going
thinking.
out on stage.
But I also think if they had understood the dance and what it
We
was.
didn't even understand it, and we're
Yeah.
adults.
Then
Yeah.
she could have put emotions to it, but she's just like, what the hell is going on? And she said, I don't understand the dance.
Mhm.
So instead of saying, look sad here, say, okay, so the beginning of the dance, everybody's dead, you're bringing back to life, you're like joyful because your friends are back. Like explain the story, not just pas de bourrée smile. What?
Yeah.
Well, and they also prefaced the very early on in the whole season 2, episode 1, in the episode that Ashlyn's the actress. So that's what they wanted to see. Can you do this? Can you cry on demand? Can you cry when we say, okay, get out there and cry? Because,
yeah, you're right.
they really made a thing about she has agents and she's the actress. So do it.
I didn't like the dance. That's my
It wasn't my
opinion.
favorite.
It wasn't my favorite
Yeah,
number.
It was okay.
It was fine. It was fine. Nothing about it made me go, there is a dance coming up that I did actually really
A
like
solo?
that they did.
Oh, I like to.
There was a
group
solo
dance I
and a
liked.
group dance I liked. So
Mm-hmm.
now we're at awards, and we see Layla gets third for her solo, and the group wins first.
I hate when they get third and you don't know who got first and second because I always am like I want to see what beat it. You know
But
what I
it's
mean?
funny. They're like top 10, but there's not even 10. So
Yeah.
they don't show it because there isn't.
Yeah.
And you could see the audience. There's not many people in the audience. It's just like us. I mean, we only had.
At the beginning, we had a lot though.
Yeah,
But it was
we did.
really
Real
when you guys went to
Exactly.
Yeah.
LA, then nobody. Because when I went back in season 7, nobody's in LA because the West Coast is like we have real going on. We're not going to dance moms.
But even before that, because there could only be so many, it's only so much time in a day, and people didn't want to be there anymore.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So now we're in the dressing room. Ashlyn's crying and apologizing to Glow for the tears, for her or apologizing through tears for her performance. And Glow accepts, and she's like, "So you knew you fell short. You wouldn't have apologized if you didn't think that you fell short. It's great that you won, but obviously you're feeling disappointed in your performance."
This is when she tells about her mom. Her mom told her to apologize.
Uh-huh.
And then Glow is not happy.
Well, yeah, because it wasn't coming from her heart. Her mom told her to say it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And she says, "Why don't you take ownership? It's a year later. She's a year older. She has a Hollywood agent, but she still couldn't come close to her last performance."
How old is she? 12?
I don't know.
I wish I would have.
I think at times when they say the kid's name, they'll say the age.
Yeah.
But I keep forgetting to write it down.
Yeah.
In the note.
And they're like, "But we won." And Kaylee's like, "Yeah, you won a small regional competition. It's not the same thing as winning nationals." So then Glow's like, "You know what? If you guys can't win, I'm going to bring in a new dancer, Mia." And Jing immediately has opinions. And Glow's like, "Jing, I don't think you have a leg to stand on." And then she says, "But this kid is not trained by you." And
There
then
we go.
Welcome to dance, Mom.
Glow says, "Where do you think she's been dancing for the last 3 months?" Well, that was our biggest thing.
Yeah.
Like, Kalani's amazing. You did nothing to contribute to
Never.
that.
Yeah.
So now we end with Glow and Kaylee in the dressing room, and they're saying things that need to be said. And Kaylee's like, "I feel like a lot of times you say that you've been there for me, but it's for me as a dancer. Right now I can't dance, and I need you to be there for me as a person." So
As
they're
my
crying.
mom.
And then Glow's like, "I'm terrified that Kaylee's going to give up ballet and that she'll stay because I need her, and then I'll be the reason she never goes back." Which
That's a hard decision for her.
Mhm.
You know? Because especially, it's not that she's quitting ballet to just go teach dance with her mom. She's quitting ballet to do a television show.
That's right.
But if the television show is a flop after this year,
Well, they have a
she
season
can't
3.
go back to ballet. You know what I mean? So
And
that
it's
would
hard to be
hard.
away from ballet for
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
you can't.
you once you're gone, you ain't going back to at that level.
at her level and her rehabilitation. Like didn't
Yeah.
she break her ankle or I don't know what, but
I
But
think
also,
she had
it's
No.
not just the
I had a
TV
broken-
show. Because what did Kalani say when she saw us in Phoenix? She's like, "Well, I got what I needed out of it. I built a social media following." And I mean, Kaylee
Yeah.
is doing the
Yeah.
same.
mm-hmm.
She's not going back to dance.
No,
That's
she's
my-
going to be.
and I'm
Mhm.
sorry because
Yeah, she was
she's
beautiful.
a beautiful dancer. But my thought is there's no way.
I feel like she needs
This
to
is
get
her
her own
ticket.
place. I'm sorry, Kaylee. Just you need to get.
Yeah, she needs to get
Well,
away
Glow
from
needs
her
to get her own
mom
place.
and-
Yeah, you
Get
don't
out.
need to.
Yeah.
Why isn't
Let's talk about it when we bring it up in the next, because we're going to
Yeah.
find out where Glow's living, because I'm shocked at
Okay.
what happens.
Okay.
And I think this episode,
Christi always is telling everybody when to say what?
Well,
Died
because
and made you boss.
well, what happens is we always say everything in the first episode,
I
and then
know.
we
Yeah,
get
no,
boring
you're
by
right.
the fourth
Yeah,
one. We
I'm
have nothing new
teasing.
to say.
Oh my gosh.
All right, well, that is it for us. Thank you
Yes.
guys for tuning in. We will see you for episode 2. Can wait. I was going to say can't wait.
Can
I can wait.
I can wait.
All right.
No, it's good. It's good stuff.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.